This is the third time not filming. So let's see if I can get it right. I wanted to talk about makeup removers, specifically for eyes, but this is like before you like wash your face. So taking out that layer of grime and mascara and shadow and liner and liquid lipstick and long-lasting foundation. I wear all of that often. I think I have a good handle on what works really well on the skin and also what feels good, what doesn't, why they work with regular mascara or waterproof and blah blah blah. So this is what this video is. This is my third time filming, so alright, I'm gonna start with like the least favorite. So I'm just gonna give you a rundown of all the stuff that I've tried. There's a couple of things that I have tried that I like that's no longer in my collection, so if you have questions about it, ask me below, but this is like the stuff that I have like in my possession. So this first one is Budescu. This is the Carnation eye makeup remover. This one's just literally like a baby oil. Like it doesn't really do much. It also soaks in like so quickly into the cotton pad where like, is there any in there? I just feel like it's like a waste of product when I put it onto a cotton pad. I don't love this one. I don't love this one. That I didn't love, but it was okay, was for the Neutragena one. This was the oil makeup remover. This is the removes even waterproof mascara. That's a lie. Total lie. Does not remove waterproof. I wear waterproof almost every day. There was like probably 2 months where I wore regular, and this will take it off just fine. But it doesn't remove like waterproof that easily, like at all. So I don't recommend this if you wear waterproof or if you wear very heavy duty eyeliner and stuff like that. It just doesn't, it irritates your eyes because you're constantly rubbing because it's not working. It doesn't break down the stuff as well. The other thing too that I didn't like about this is that the nozzle or lid, what is it, that thing, it's very big. So like I've had it on the counter and then I reach for it and then it falls and it spills everywhere. So that sucks. For the eyes is the simple one. This one's specifically called eye makeup remover. It's not a micellar water, but it looks like it. It doesn't say it on here. So this one is just, again, just okay. I think the Neutragena one's a little bit better for eye makeup. This one's just okay. Like this is like if you're literally just wearing like that's it. It removes regular mascara, but not waterproof. So I don't love this one. When I'm finished with it, I'm going to just use this packaging because I do like the nozzle. It's a very tiny one. You can squeeze it and like target it to the cotton pad a little bit better, but I don't think that it's that great with removing makeup like at all. So boo you. What's really good with removing makeup though is the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. This is amazing. It's super heavy duty. Half of it's oil, half of it's the regular solution. So it's cutting down on all that stuff. The one thing though is that the lid is very similar to the Neutragena. Oh, I hate the way you have to open it too. It's similar to the Neutragena one where it's just like a big hole. I'm so scared of spilling this because it's so tiny. It's quite expensive too. My mom used to use this all the time growing up. I remember she had a big bottle. I remember spilling it a couple times too. But it's expensive, but it does feel good on the eyes. What I do see though is like my eyeball is like a film of like oil, so it breaks down that mascara so well. I used this on my wedding night. Like I would just like wash my face. I felt so good. I was married. This was like amazing, and I literally only use this for when I travel to my destination wedding. That's ice. And that's the only reason I used it, because I was literally gonna return it because I just wasn't really using it, and I don't want to take my money back. So I do like it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy a whole one. That's a lot. Next one is specifically for like the face. So this one's the cleansing micellar water. This you put on a cotton pad, clean your entire face, and like you can go to sleep. It feels so good. It's like really good for sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin particularly. However, I accidentally used the eye version of this all over my face and I got pimples everywhere. I'm talking pimples, not bumps, not rash. I got pimples, like whiteheads everywhere. So I be careful with that on your face. And then they're so similar in size. But anyways, this is really good for all over the face. I love to use this. I feel like I can just like whip through it. These are also very similar to the one that the Bioderma or Bioderm, I don't know what it's called. I used a bunch of those. I went through them. I ended up falling in love with them much later than when I first bought them. But this is pretty cheap too. I remember buying it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I don't remember being that expensive because I bought both. I love the fact that it does have that like thing at the top, so if you drop it over, if you knock it over, which I've done a lot, I'm clumsy I guess, I've dropped it and it doesn't spill all over the place like the Neutragena would. So I like that. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this one again because I think I want to try a different one. This one is amazing on the eyes. It's so good. It's very similar, like very similar to the, but it's good enough for waterproof mascara. So this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, and this one specifically is a blue cap, which is for waterproof mascara and this is an all-in-one. So I don't know if the other one's just for the face. I have to check. But I've never tried this one on the face. I'm scared to, especially because of that whole Simple one broke me out. This one's so good. I want to try the other one. I don't have to look it up to see if that one's for the face, but I hope it is because I really like the bottle. I love the formula. I do one of these guys just because it does have a little bit of film. It gives me a little bit of that like on my eyeballs, like if I get too close to my eyes, but this is really good for regular mascara and especially for waterproof. It's so good. It definitely takes it off. The only thing I will say, and I hate this, is the nozzle. It's flat, so it kind of you have to do like one of these. Oh, hold on. Do one of these, and then with this one, you just kind of do one of these. Do you know what I mean? I know it's like the dumbest, like it's the tiniest thing, but it makes a huge difference. It's really annoying. But what I'm gonna do when I'm finished with this one, I'm just gonna put this one in here. So don't get confused when I show this or if I ever show it. Oh, and with all those, I use cotton rounds. They have one that are flat, like a cloth almost, and then the cotton side on this side. I hate this. I have two more things that I use with my face. These are the Kirkland wipes. I used to love wipes. Like face wipes was like the only thing that I would use. These specifically are from Kirkland or from Costco. The Kirkland brand is pretty much like their store brand or whatever. Like the full size of these where there's like a cap, so it's like it'll hold like the moisture, especially if you hold it upside down. Keep your towelettes upside down so that the moist one will be at the surface at the top. So I like these a lot. I started to kind of depend on them a little bit too much, especially around my eye area, and then all the little fibers of the towelette. Not so much, but just a little bit, it would get into my eyes. The good thing though, it did make my face clean, not like the Neutragena one where it feels a little bit oily, but micellar water just works a little bit better. So I haven't touched these. I actually brought this with me to Costa Rica and I used it once and I didn't like it, so I had to use the other one. So anyways, that's a good one. I'm probably not gonna buy those again though because I've been really, unless I'm traveling. And the last thing that I wanted to show you guys is this makeup eraser. You get these at Sephora. You can like wipe your face. Like I usually take a whole section, like a whole third for my face for like each night, and you can use the front and the back. So I rewashed these several times and I really like these. This for a night out makes a huge difference. All you do is run it under warm water, cold water, whatever. Get it nice and wet, and then you just like kind of wipe it off, kind of like the micellar water. There's nothing being added to your face, so that's good because it's probably not going to break you out. However, I don't know how perfectly clean it gets your face, so I would still go in with like a face like this guy afterwards with the cotton pad. But it's really nice. I really do like having it. It's so convenient and it's easy. So those are all of my hopefully helpful tips that I can give you about removers. Oh, I Snapchat all the time. That's what kind of got me to film this video, was a lot of people asking me questions on my Snapchat about these removers, and I was like, you know what, let me just like make a whole video out of it. A lot of you guys like, you know, trust my opinion. You just tell me that all the time, which I appreciate. So hopefully this video is kind of like a teaser to some other videos. Hopefully all of my misses and failures with the whole experimenting with makeup removers helps you out a little bit, and you could save either your time, money, and energy on stuff that just doesn't work. Hope you found it helpful. Hopefully you find some things that you can go to the drugstore. Actually, these are all, except these two, are drugstores, and these two I wasn't even like crazy about. So there's probably others, but I like drugstore. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.